gut health is often the hidden culprit behind chronic inflammation, a condition that can wreak havoc on the body. Inflammation doesn't just cause digestive discomfort, it also disrupts hormonal balance. On today's show, I'll explore the connection between gut health and inflammation, along with 3 holistic strategies that you can implement right now. So, friend, if you're ready to improve gut health that results in helping you to heal from within, then grab a notebook and pen and let's dive in. Hey friend, welcome to Integrative Medicine for Energy and Health. Are you struggling with low energy, excessive weight, chronic fatigue, imbalanced hormones, or body aches and pains that are robbing you of enjoying life? If you're ready to take the guesswork out of living a healthier life, you're in the right place. Hi, I'm Rekishia. I'm a mom, honorably retired Air Force veteran, award-winning author, social worker, and Christian alternative medicine provider. For years, I tried improving my health through conventional medicine and nothing worked until I finally found a simple strategy that was easy and fun. This podcast will provide you with natural ways to increase energy, lose weight, regulate hormones, and improve your mood. If you're ready to live, look, and feel better, grab your favorite cup of herbal tea and let's jump in. Welcome to another episode of Integrative Medicine for Energy and Health. I'm your host, Rekishia McMillan. Thank you so much for joining me today. Did you know that poor gut health can lead to chronic inflammation, which affects not only your digestive system, but also your hormones? In this episode, we're going to take a look at the powerful connection between the gut and inflammation, and I'll also share 3 holistic strategies that you can start implementing today to help you reduce inflammation, balance your hormones, and feel your very best. So whether you're dealing with low energy, stubborn weight, or hormonal imbalances like PMS or menopause symptoms, this episode is packed with practical tips and solutions to support your body's natural healing process. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to stay connected to all of our episodes. Now let's get started on the journey to vibrant health and harmony from the inside out. Years ago, I had no idea what the gut was. The only time I remember it being referenced is when I was a child and someone got into a fight at school and got punched in the gut. And as I got older, I would often hear the phrase, "go with your gut." I didn't know that it was related to health until I became a health coach. So what is the gut? In simple terms, the gut refers to the digestive system, especially the stomach and the intestines. It's where food is broken down so that the body can absorb nutrients. The gut also plays a key role in keeping you healthy by supporting your immune system and helping balance bacteria that lives in your digestive tract. So it's not just about digestion. The gut affects your overall health and well-being. And an imbalanced gut happens when the bacteria and other microorganisms in your digestive system are out of balance. And this is what leads to inflammation in the body. Now, inflammation is our body's natural response to injury or harmful substances like bacteria or viruses. Now, short-term or acute inflammation is a healthy response to help the body heal. And long-term chronic inflammation can lead to other health problems. And when inflammation becomes chronic, It can damage our tissues and organs, which contributes to diseases like diabetes, heart disease, and even autoimmune conditions. I want to share some symptoms of chronic inflammation just to kind of help you pinpoint some of the things that you might be experiencing. Some of the areas that you need to be really focused on or give attention to are if you're having digestive issues such as chronic bloating, gas, constipation, or diarrhea. If you're experiencing fatigue, you're tired all of the time, you're feeling sluggish even with enough sleep. You have joint pain, persistent aches, and stiffness, especially in the morning. If you have skin problems, conditions like eczema, acne, or psoriasis. If you're experiencing weight gain, particularly around the abdomen, even if you're eating normally. If you're experiencing brain fog, having trouble focusing, or feeling mentally cloudy, and then finally, you're having frequent infections. So, a weakened immune system that results in frequent colds or illnesses is the final symptom. So, when I was going through my gut health issues, personally, I was experiencing eczema, which I never had before. And I was also experiencing chronic joint pain, which every time I woke up in the morning, I felt that stiffness and I wanted to find relief. And so when I went through healing my gut, I was able to implement some things to be able to heal the skin because I had to address it from the inside out. And if you'd like to know more about healing skin conditions such as eczema, I invite you to listen to podcast episode 211, where I share some strategies to help you end your skin woes. And then if you're having those joint aches and pains, I want to invite you to listen to podcast episode 207, where I talk about the link between joint pain and menopause and 10 pain stoppers for relief in women. And so, as we're talking or discussing the gut, how does the gut imbalance cause inflammation? Well, an imbalanced gut can lead to what we call leaky gut syndrome. And this is where the lining of the intestines becomes too permeable, meaning that this allows undigested food particles or toxins and harmful bacteria to enter the bloodstream, triggering the immune system, which leads to chronic inflammation. And when the gut is imbalanced, the harmful bacteria thrive, producing toxins that inflame the gut lining. And a lack of good bacteria weakens the gut's ability to protect against invaders. And so this inflammatory response can spread throughout the body, contributing to things like joint pain or skin disorders or even hormonal imbalances. And these were things that I was experiencing, but just had no idea that it was related to my gut health. And so some of the factors that contribute to gut-related inflammation, you have to take a look at your diet. If you have a poor diet that is high in sugar, processed foods, unhealthy fats, this can promote inflammation. And this was an area that I really struggled with because I was addicted to sugar, especially those chocolate frosties from Wendy's, any type of chocolate candy bar. When I would emotionally eat, I was really wreaking havoc on my gut health and didn't know it. If you are experiencing chronic stress, because ongoing stress weakens the gut lining and contributes to systemic inflammation. I was going through stress when I was on active duty, in addition to working very hard in ministry and doing all the things with family, community activities. And so this was really exacerbating the symptoms that I was going through. Another factor that contributes to gut related inflammation is environmental toxins. Exposure to pollutants or chemicals in food and water, even cleaning products can trigger inflammation. And so these were some of the things that I had in my environment at the time that I didn't know were impacting my gut health. And then, fourth and finally, lack of exercise or poor sleep. And so these lifestyle factors contributed to the inflammatory processes. And so these were areas that I had to really take note of: what I was eating, the stress I was experiencing, toxins that were in my environment, and then again, getting poor sleep and not exercising like I should have. And so there were things that I needed to do to begin to heal from the inside out. And I want to share those three holistic strategies with you that I use to help heal my gut and to support better health. The first thing that I did is that I had to feed my gut with anti inflammatory foods because the food that we're eating plays a critical role in maintaining our gut health. And many processed and sugar laden foods promote inflammation, which leads to gut issues like leaky gut syndrome. And so I incorporated anti inflammatory foods such as leafy greens, fatty fish like salmon. I incorporated spices like turmeric. I added fermented foods like sauerkraut and kefir into my diet. And these foods help to reduce the inflammation, along with repairing my gut lining and restored a healthy balance of gut bacteria, all of which supported optimal hormone function. The second thing that I did is that I supported my gut health with probiotics and prebiotics. And a disrupted gut microbiome, that environment where the bacteria lives, often leads to hormonal imbalances, especially estrogen dominance, which can cause PMS symptoms, endometriosis, as well as menopausal symptoms. And so, restoring a healthy balance of good bacteria in your gut is key to regulating your estrogen levels. And so in this area, I supplemented my health with a probiotic to introduce beneficial bacteria and prebiotics that were found in foods like garlic and onions and bananas to help feed the bacteria in my gut. And this helped reduce inflammation as well as encouraged healthy hormone metabolism. And a diverse microbiome also improves the gut's ability to produce and regulate important hormones like serotonin, which impacts our mood as well as our energy levels. And the third and the final strategy is that I had to manage stress with mind body practices, because what impacts the body impacts the mind, that impacts the spirit. We're all interconnected. And so chronic stress negatively affects our gut health. It causes inflammation and it disrupts that delicate hormonal balance. And stress triggers the release of cortisol, which can impair gut barrier function and increase the risk of inflammation that's related to diseases such as irritable bowel syndrome to hormonal imbalances. And so in this area, I incorporated stress relieving practices such as meditation. I did more prayer walking. I incorporated breath work into my morning routine. And so these mind body practices not only calmed my nervous system, but also promoted better digestion, reduced inflammation, and supported hormonal health. And so, reducing stress is essential for healing your gut and creating that hormonal balance that you need. So, let's wrap it all up. By focusing on your gut health, you can dramatically reduce inflammation and restore hormonal balance. Implementing these three holistic strategies, an anti inflammatory diet, probiotics, and stress management will help heal your gut, improve your hormonal health, and bring lasting relief to your body. Well, that's it for today's episode of Integrative Medicine for Energy and Health. I hope that you found these three holistic strategies helpful in your journey to reduce inflammation, improve your gut health, and bring balance to your hormones. Remember that healing starts from within, and small changes can lead to big transformations over time. If you enjoyed today's episode, be sure to subscribe, leave a review, and share it with someone who could benefit from this information. Don't forget to tune in next week for more tips on how to support your body naturally and live a vibrant, healthy life. Thanks so much for listening, and until next time, take care of your body, nurture your mind, and fuel your spirit. I'll leave you with Jeremiah chapter 33, verse 6. Behold, I will bring it health and healing. I will heal them and reveal to them the abundance of peace and truth. Hey friend, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. If so, would you take 30 seconds and share it with a friend who may want to have more energy and improve their health naturally? Also, I would love it if you could leave a quick review for the show on Apple Podcasts. It blesses me tremendously to know that this podcast is helping you. Alrighty then, it's time to go make a protein shake and go for a hike. No more days of feeling tired and drained. I'll see you in a few days for another episode. God bless.